a disgusting moment for someone I respect so much. Al Destiny, okay? I don't have time to respond to all of you. If you are disappointed in my take today, and it's like one of the biggest things that's standing in your mind, just know that I am thinking of you as the cancer rotting my country, okay? And the idea that you're more mad about anything that I'm saying, about laughing at some Putin simp fuck retard getting blasted away at some fucking rally or whatever the fuck, eat shit, okay? Or eat the blue parts of the pods first. Every conservative, the conversation starts with insurrection. And if they want to acknowledge that, there's no reason to talk about a single other fucking thing, okay? It starts with insurrection. Number one. One thing is, why does Trump pardon all of his criminal fuck friends? The third thing is, why is he running with a different vice president? A different vice president? Why won't any of his cabinet members from before back him? Why are they all different? You should exclusively ask conservatives about. And when conservatives want to talk about anything else, there's two things you can do. You can either say, hold on, I need you to answer these questions first. And if they don't, then you walk the fuck away because they're not even worth the conversation. Don't even fucking waste your oxygen talking to these people because they're not worth it, okay? This is the only way that conservatives should be treated. If your mom comes into the room and she asks you, do you want to order chicken tenders from McDonald's or Burger King? And your mom is voting for Trump, the first words out of your mouth should be, Mom, do you think Donald Trump engaged in insurrection? And you don't answer that question until she answers you serious, okay? She has to walk through all three before she door dashes you any chicken tenders. Once you've gotten through all of those three, okay? Once they've admitted he pardoned all of his criminal crony fuck friends because he is a criminal crony fuck. He tried to insurrect the government because he's an anti-democratic authoritarian fucking dictator. Remember, if you're a Republican who supports Trump, I do hate you. Don't forget that. I'm not memeing. It's not a joke. Unsubscribe. Are you worried how this will affect your mainstream appearances? No, because I don't give a fuck about cuck mainstream appearances anymore. And I regret that I took part in them in the civil way that I did. When I had Jordan Peterson in front of me, he should have left that room crying, okay? He should have been slamming his benzo-rotted fucking brain against the wall in humiliation that some music school dropout retard could run circles around him because his exclusive source of news is fucking Twitter. Get invited on any conservative show, any program, I don't give a fuck. That's where the conversation starts. And we'll spend all 60 to 5 hours, however the fuck long you want to talk, we will sit here, we will talk, and we will go through step by step of how Donald Trump tried to insurrect the government before I'm willing to go any further in a conversation. And you know about Biden being mentally unfit to lead office? Before we can even have that conversation, we're going to talk about why Donald Trump is morally unfit to have office. Embarrassed or ashamed that you've had like strong opinions about this because of pictures that you've seen, because of like Elon Musk feeding you lies on Twitter?
Dustin, you don't have to be that rude. I'm being really respectful.
Hold on, no, wait. Hold on. You're not being respectful. You're actually evil, okay? You have no concept of anything related to the insurrection. You have no concept of what's even happened aside from what you've seen, I guess, on Twitter and the media. But you're out here tweeting along with every other insurrectionist supporting in my country about how Donald Trump is treated unfairly in the media and Joe Biden isn't fit to be president. Like, you have no idea what you're talking about for any of this, though. I know enough about you to know that your opinion is worthless and that you are one of the strongest arguments for why there should be an IQ limit to actually get onto social media and post opinions about politics. You needed to be bullied so much more in life, okay? Jesus fucking Christ. You don't see how evil you are, okay? It is so much worse than calling me names. If you were more informed and then you were calling me names, I'd be fine with it. That's okay. I don't give a fuck. I'm done with the civility bullshit where as long as you're speaking politely, you think that gives you carte blanche to act like the scum of the earth, okay?
Condescending about
no,
it.
You deserve to be condescended to. My country is having a ex-insurrectionist, okay, try to run for president and you support him. So no, I think it's okay for me to be highly critical about how you get your news, and you don't know anything about it, but you have a strong opinion about it. I don't understand where you people come from.
Become extremely dysregulated. I don't think that's a productive conversation.
You're beyond having a productive conversation. Also, you're not the first. You won't be the last woman to use a psychological term on me. Don't worry. I'm immune to it at this point. I am very concerned about political violence in this country and the road to political violence. And you conservatives have been screeching for it nonstop. I'm not going to be the cuckold on the left who is crying, pump the brakes, guys. No violence. It's civility time. Blah, blah, blah. While you guys on the right engage in the most absurd forms of reality denialism. While you guys say that January 6th was a peaceful protest. You guys won't take responsibility for anything. And you guys are saying, well, it's just epic and hilarious when he owns the libs. I'm not going to be the one calling for oh, guys, we got to be civil. Like, no violence. No, that's retarded. You guys can lead the way on that one because you sure as led the way on getting us to where we are now.
Especially when they're innocent and we're just showing up to a rally.
I think the fact that this guy was tweeting out Putin worship was fucking hilarious, like misfire. That could have possibly happened.
He deserved to get shot.
I didn't say he deserved to get shot. I'm just saying he doesn't deserve any sympathy for it, okay? And it might warrant a laugh or two.
You've got family members that would agree with this guy. I don't think you laugh at them being shot.
My mom and dad taught me around and find out as like a first principle of how to navigate the world. So if they ended up going to a rally like this, cheering for a insurrectionist dude or whatever, yeah, they deserve it 50 times over. They served in the Air Force. They know better. They took an oath to the Constitution to serve this country, not to serve a fucking king. I think that supporting a prior president that engaged in insurrection, yeah, I'm tired of pretending like that's just like a normal, ordinary thing that you're supposed to accept as an American citizen. That's unhinged. That's insane to me. I wouldn't say open to assassination. I'm just saying that if it happens, there should be zero sympathy for anybody involved.
The country deserves no sympathy. Really?
Yes. When half of the country is supporting an insurrectionist, yes. Democracy only works when the people are working to actually protect it. And when half the people in the country are supporting somebody that is undemocratic, then no, I'm not going to sit here and shed tears for people that end up being the victims of their own insane ideology. No, this is stupid. Why would I waste my time? There are way better things to cry over, like how horrible Game of Thrones turned out. I'm not going to sit here and lose sleep over dipshits that are getting offed as they engage in insurrectionist supporting rhetoric. That's crazy.
I didn't hear what you said because I was still stuck on you find it hilarious that somebody got shot.
Oh, okay. I thought conservatives loved humor. My bad.
Is that your sense of humor?
that when people support an insurrectionist and then they get shot and they're like, wait, what? Violence at the rallies for the guy that's saying we need to overthrow the Constitution? Yeah, that's funny to me.
Was peaceful. He wasn't committing any crimes.
Yes, I understand. Yes, he was peacefully supporting an insurrectionist. I'm aware of that. Stop characterizing my position as reads every single thing. It feels like with conservatives, if I show you a book like the Berenstain Bears, and I'm like, can you read this cover to cover? And you're like, wow. So if I can't read Moby Dick, I'm not allowed to have an opinion on something. I'm asking for the bare minimum of political knowledge. The possibilities. Either one, he had no knowledge, in which case you're still supporting an insurrectionist. In a democracy, you have some minimum responsibility to understand your candidates, or have knowledge, in which case he's knowingly supporting an insurrectionist. It's like the path that people are putting us on. Like, that's a pretty obvious thing. That when you make a president and you start changing the rules for that president and you put him above criminal conviction, what the do you think is going to happen at that point? Like, unavoidable path that you're going down.
Okay, so Trump gets elected. People violently storm the Capitol. You're going to condemn that or not?
I don't know. I'm not sure. I'd have to think about it at the time. I'm laying like 51% in supporting it, I guess. 49.
They start holding Marjorie Taylor Greene at gunpoint hostage. You're not sure 50%?
You laugh, but that's because in your world, all the actions are the same because you have no idea what the is going on with anybody. You didn't even know how this insurrection worked 20 minutes ago.